Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lian Li, and I'll be talking about predicting dialogue agent initiation points today. This is a joint work with Ashwin and Chris at Stanford. Current-day voice assistants often rely on detecting a short, fixed pause for turn-taking cues. This approach can make them sound very unnatural. So in this hypothetical Star Trek conversation, if Kirk only waits for a specific fixed-length silence before responding, he will be prematurely barging in. Other problems with this approach, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with, include not being responsive and just jamming up the whole conversational flow. Therefore, we would formulate turn-taking as a continuous problem. We want a model that predicts when an agent should say the next utterance as the user keeps talking. To formalize, we define the agent speaker as the speaker whose initiations we're predicting for. The current speaker refers to a person currently speaking. And we define lead time to initiation, tau, as the time to the target speaker's next utterance. When the target speaker is speaking, we define the lead time to be 0. Tau is also upper bounded by the event horizon, which is 2 seconds in our work. We extract features from speech and transcripts from the current speaker. These features are then concatenated and fed into a 2-layer LSTM, whose hidden states are used to produce a mixture of Gaussians. This includes the means, standard deviations, and corresponding weights for each individual Gaussian. Training maximizes the log of summed likelihoods of the ground truth tau. Our input features include wave2vec1 and GPT-2 embeddings, as well as the root mean square energy of the current speaker's speech. To construct proxies of previous baselines, we also experiment with using pitch and frequency to replace wave2vec embeddings, and you can see more of the detailed comparisons in our paper. We process the switchboard dataset to include utterance level timestamps. For computational constraint reasons, we only use a small subset of all of these conversations, and all sequences are 1 minute to ensure sufficient context. So we develop our own set of metrics because no pre-existing metrics are tailored for our task. MAE here means mean absolute error. MAE pred for Y is similar to precision. It measures the expected error of a model prediction when the model predicts Y. And MAE true of T is similar to recall, and it measures the expected model error when the ground truth tau is T. Finally, here are our results. So the first graph here is the ground truth tau versus MAE true. The second one is the predicted tau versus MAE pred. And the third one shows how average model predictions change as ground truth lead time changes. The silence baseline here only predicts initiations after 700 milliseconds of silence. Since we're measuring errors, lower is better. Our best model consistently outperforms the silence baseline. Judging from the MAE true and the MAE pred curves, we can see that our best model becomes increasingly more precise when it is predicting lower values, although the model also becomes more uncertain when the ground truth lead time is lower. The third graph here shows that our model predictions do decrease as the ground truth lead time decreases. To summarize, we have formulated initiation as a continuous instead of a traditionally more discrete problem. We combined pre-trained embeddings to predict initiations, and we have made metrics to measure our model performance. Thank you very much, and I'm really looking forward to taking your questions.